Hey guys, Instructor Z, Carl from Tactical Rifleman, and we've got another downloadable target that we want you to check out. It's just a little game we're playing. I learned about this, and we've trained different things like this where it's trying out or making you work different cognitive processes, not just the fundamentals of shooting, right? You still have to apply those fundamentals effectively. So we really don't care about the distance. I don't go any further than 5 to 7 yards because we're shooting a 2-inch circle is what we're going to be hitting for these, but I've got two printouts here, two landscape paper 8.5 by 11 targets, a rectangle on each side, and you'll notice I have a color written, and also the words are a certain color. So this is a variation of the Stroop test. John Ridley Stroop, this guy came up with this little test, and he had a different idea of testing in mind. We're doing it for self-defense reasons. I want you to just practice some cognitive processing, even though it's not the same cognitive processing you'll use, but it does trick your mind up a little bit. So there's two systems that you're going to be using, two cognitive systems. One of them is testing your ability to read and recognize our language, which is typically in the testing in the past, they found that people do that easier than they see and identify a color. So he has to read the word. Top left says yellow. So if I say read the word, read yellow, he's looking for the word yellow. If I say see yellow, he's going to see that green is written in yellow. So that's the commands I give him, read or see. And
I'm tone deaf, so this is going to screw me all up.
He's going to screw it up. I'm going to have to do my mouth like this for Carl, right? So if I say read whatever color, he looks for the word that says that color. If I say see whatever color, he looks for that particular color, no matter what the word says, right? To start out, I usually just give them an engagement. I tell them, you know, 1 round per when I give you the commands, and I say read green. He shoots with 1 round into the 2-inch circle, and then we move on. To add complexity, and you'll see, I can give him read see and give him multiple colors, right? Or read see read. I can even give him the same thing. So if I say read yellow, see blue, that's the same circle twice, basically, right? So it's just messing with those cognitive processes. So he's applying all those fundamentals, and he's also switching between cognitive processes in order to make the right decision and hit the right target.
And that's the big takeaway is, guys, you can't just shoot everyone. You have to be able to identify friend or foe. Is it somebody that warrants deadly force, which requires thinking? Right. And this is perfect for making people think. This is awesome.
And what I see is guys start getting overwhelmed with thinking. Yep. If they have poor fundamentals, it'll show you. Can you use those fundamentals when your brain is thinking about other things? So if you can't, that tells me, hey, work on my fundamentals so they become subconscious, right? And I can apply them even when I'm thinking about what in the hell is he talking about with these colors, right? So let's try it out, Carl.
You understand what he's talking about? We say subconscious mind. Push all your fundamentals of marksmanship into your subconscious mind. That should free up my conscious mind to be dealing with whatever's coming out of his melon. All right. My pistol will shoot itself, hopefully.
So we'll start from position 3 every time, right, Carl.
Position 3.
Compressed ready, basically, guys. High or low, whatever Carl prefers. And I want you to start off 1 round in each 2-inch circle. That is the correct target. Just 1 round for each engagement for now.
Okay.
So let's see. Red. Correct. Let's read red. Let's see yellow. So as you see, Carl has made the right choice every time I gave him see yellow. He shot that one. So he's too good at this. We have to make it harder for Carl. So let's do read and see at the same time, and you make the discrimination on the colors. So read first, see second.
The second one.
So read, see, yellow, and blue. All right, so what we did here, I said read yellow, see blue. It's the same target both times, and he made the correct choice. So let's do this one. Read red, see green.
You're messing me up.
Read green, see red. Beautiful. So I said read green, see red. He hit the green, the word that says green and the word that says blue. Now here's where people
start. Harder than it looks.
This is where people start falling short or being a little slower. Read, see, read is the pattern.
Read, see, read. Okay.
Right? So read, see, read. You might have to repeat that in your head because I'm not going to repeat again. Read, see, read, and I'm going to give him 3 colors. Read, see, read, yellow, red, blue. So I gave him yellow, red, blue. Read, he's seen red, he read blue, and he had the yellow. He's correct. One more, let's do one more here.
You're gonna go 4 this time.
No,
why not? Let's do it.
Because I can't even keep up with them.
Read, see.
All right, let's do it. Read, see, read, see. Read, see, read, see. Chad's behind the camera. He's gonna let me know if he hits the right ones because I can't even keep up with it. Read, see, read, see. Now the way we could do this, and I do this, if I'm gonna use this in a course, I go ahead and I pre-plan what I'm gonna call out. That way I know if they hit the right target or not, because even when I'm calling them out, I'm making sure everybody's safe. I'm watching their performance. It's hard for me to keep up with exactly what I told them. So I have a scripted version of how I'm gonna do this, right? And you could do that for your buddies. You could do that for yourself at home. And you could just read one line at a time and then engage. So read, see, yellow, red, green, blue.
You little prick. Yellow, red, green,
read green.
Blue. What the fuck was that?
See, 4.
That fucked me all up. That's my limit.
4 is it. Because I was telling him read green, he shot the red one. And then he said something about blue, and he shot that green and yellow one. I don't know. So,
3 is my limit.
So you see it really, if we wanted to add a little more stress, no, we don't want to do it. You don't really need it, and I don't put many people on the timer. All right, so we're gonna stick with 2. If I'm gonna use timer, I'm gonna use 2. So, and I'll give it to you. I'll give you the whole command. So, I'm gonna give you the command.
But it's always gonna be read, see.
No, maybe not. I'll give you the command and the color, the command and the color.
Okay.
And then I'll immediately say stand by and buzz, because I don't want to give you too much time to think about it.
Okay.
So we're gonna mess with Carl a little bit. See green, read green. Ready?
See green. I threw that first one.
You see, he rushed it. All right, no big deal. He's trying to get on the timer. The timer makes us do that, right? Sometimes it makes us miss. So, again, read red, see green. Ready? As you can see, Carl, it was the same target both times. It was read red, see green, I think, is what I said. So it's also the same one. So he shot it, then he processed with his eyes, and then he came back to it. But that's what we want, right? Because if I'm shooting in a self-defense situation, whether it's not the same cognitive processes, right? I'm not reading anything on a threat, and I don't need to necessarily see a color on a threat, right? But my eyes need to work. They need to see what's in front of me, what's going on, discriminate. Is that a threat? Is it not a threat? Is it a threat that warrants deadly force, right? And then he comes back to it and applies all those fundamentals again to hit that 2-inch circle. So we're getting a lot of processes here, and it's fun to do, guys. It's fun to do. If you find yourself being bored from all the typical range theatrics, the dry stuff, give your brain a workout too. So check it out. This is my problem-solving target. Carl's gonna shoot one more on the timer to close it out. Let's see. All right, last one. So for the numbers, guys, for the numbers on here, you could use those numbers however way you want, but I'm gonna tell Carl I want them, that's the engagement. Whatever that number is, that's how many times you engage on that dot.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll give you 2 again. So read green, see green. Read green, see green.
Read green, see green.
Ready.
Read green, see green.
Nice, nice. So Carl, going in front.
Yep.
Carl, red, green, which is the word written in yellow, engaged it once because the number is a 1. And then he's seen green, which is the color green, and he hit it 4 times, and he made that determination pretty quickly. He's seen the 4, boom, 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 very fast. That was a 5.07 with the discrimination from the holster. So that really messes with your mind, guys. Keeps you honest, makes your brain work, and it tells us, does my fundamentals work when I want them to, even though my brain is thinking about the problem at hand?
Guys, this is a textbook example of why all your fundamentals of marksmanship need to be pushed into your subconscious mind, because I did not have time to be thinking about trigger preset, lining up the sights. No, I'm worried about solving the problem while my subconscious mind did all the shooting by itself. I didn't shoot that, my body shot that. That's awesome, because that frees up this is perfect for practicing. Is it threat? Is it not a threat? Is it a threat that's warrant deadly force? And that's what you have to think about when you go through that fatal funnel. This is awesome, awesome drill. I love this. This is cool.
Hey, so it'll be downloadable, PDF format on INSTRUCTORZ.com. Tactical Rifleman to carry it. We'll probably incorporate this in a couple classes if we feel froggy enough. So you got to come check us out and see what we're going to do with that. But there's plenty of uses for this. You can do a rifle, you can do a pistol, as long as the guy, you're not so far where you can't read what's going on, unless you got a scope or whatever, you can use that. So you can use it in any context really on the flat range. Give yourself a workout. We used to use it in shoot houses, not quite the same, but we'd have target discrimination, like a little easier. Look for triangles, or look for the red color, or look for this particular number, right? You can warm up your brain with stuff like that, which is really basic discrimination, but then this comes back to the two cognitive processes, reading versus interpreting the color, two different things that makes you switch back and forth, which is a mental exercise, really. And I think you felt it a little bit, you're thinking about it. And then he's still implementing his fundamentals. Yeah, most people, if you got somebody that's doing good at 4 commands, memorizing that, and then all the colors and engaging properly, that guy's pretty good. His brain is moving pretty well. He probably doesn't drink or anything. Clean brain, I don't know. So give it a try, guys. Download it. Make sure you tune in every Friday for a new video on tacticalrifleman.com, or on the YouTube channel. And go to tacticalrifleman.com to sign up for the classes, Instructor Z for our little small tune-up courses. And come see us. We'd love to do some training with you.
Without a doubt. Y'all take care. Shoot straight.